What's up, everybody? Coach Henry Adelman here. Got my assistant Jordan Loeffler with me. We're about to go over some power clean technique and how to perform the exercise, okay? So when we're going over techniques with exercises, I find it best to always start from the ground up, okay? So as we get ourselves set up into our clean position, one thing we want to talk about is where our feet are going to be, okay? Our feet are going to start right underneath the hips, right? We want to make sure that they're a little tighter than they would be a squat, because at the end, when you catch the clean, you're going to skip out to that squat stance position. So you can decelerate the weight in a good athletic position, okay? Now from here, he's going to go down to the barbell with the grip. It's going to be arms right outside the knees, okay? And then he's going to grip with his knuckles down towards the floor. So he's curling his knuckles down towards the floor. Awesome. Now from here, you'll notice Jordan's got a nice flat back, okay? But in order to get that vertical pull from the clean, I'm just gonna ask him to sit his butt down a little further. Good. So now he's still maintaining that nice flat position. His knees are actively driving out against his arms to make this a healthy deadlift. Jordan, go ahead and relax here for a second. Good. So he had a nice flat back. His chest was actively pulling up. He was squeezing his shoulder blades apart, okay? Knuckles were turned down. You'll also notice that he went to break the bar to actively get those lats engaged to make sure that he was getting that appropriate thoracic extension and that he was getting that good position as he was down, okay? Now, that's how you're gonna get set up onto the ground. Let's go over a little bit how you would lift the barbell up off the ground, okay? The first step to the power clean is just gonna be a simple deadlift from that strong, upright power clean position, okay? So easily enough, we just wanna make sure as we're coming up that our shoulders and hips rise at the same time. You don't wanna go butt up first. That puts too much pressure on the low back. So again, shoulders and hips rise at the same time. Go ahead and show us one. Good, now at the top here, okay, he's extended, right? And from here, what he would do from a dynamic fashion is he would get up onto his toes and he would incorporate a shrug as the barbell comes up. So Jordan, go ahead and lightly set that back down so it doesn't clank on us. Good, now I want you to get into that triple extended position. At the top, I want you to shrug those shoulders next to your ears, get your hips through dynamically and come up onto the toes and then just come back down to this starting position. Good. So this is called a clean pull. Go ahead and set it down. Thank you. Clean pull, jump shrug. It's referred to by a couple of different things. This would be the starting steps to incorporating a power clean into our program. Okay? So we start off with that jump shrug. And then from there, the steps going forward, once you work the triple extension aspect, once you work that high shrug, all right, from there, now it's time to decelerate underneath the bar, okay? You got all the momentum, bringing the bar upward, you've shrugged up, your elbows will naturally rise to the sides once you've incorporated your clean pull, okay? And now from here, it's about the catch, right? So what we want to do, remember our feet were hip width apart. We're now going to skip out with our feet to a little outside shoulder width in order to decelerate the weight properly with not putting a lot of stress on the knees, okay? Going off that as well, as we decelerate down into our catch position, we want it to look almost exactly identical to a front squat, or at least the portion of going downward into a front squat to where our hips are sitting back, our chest is upright, and then our elbows, as we finish, we're gonna finish through nice and tall. We're letting that weight roll back into our fingertips in order to get that elbow nice and high so that the bar sits across our collarbone and delts like a nice shelf, okay? So again, go upward, triple extension, okay? Elbows naturally rise to the sides, and then we are gonna dynamically skip our feet out and shoot our elbows through simultaneously. Let me say that again. The timing of this exercise is very technical. The faster you can shoot your elbows through, the better off you'll be. But it's not going to do much for us if our feet aren't landing at the same time to absorb the force. So the feet hitting the ground and the elbows shooting through at that full upright position should happen simultaneously. Okay? Jordan, would you mind giving us a couple reps here? So he's in his good power position, eyes up, chest up, knuckles down, breaking the bar, pulling up. Awesome. Go ahead and land a little lower on this next one. Sit down into that calf a little lower, work that skip out with the feet. Good, good. Don't lose that extension. Let's do one more. Make sure you get fully extended before you come underneath the bar with those hips. There we go. That's the ticket. Not bad. Not bad. Go ahead and relax. Not bad. That third time's a charm, right, you guys? That third one looks pretty good. Ideally, he sits down into that catch position just a little more. Okay, but you guys saw he did a great job with timing, with his elbows and his feet coming through. He got full triple extension, which is really the bread and butter of this exercise. Really what this exercise is working on, okay? Getting that acceleration aspect from triple extension and that deceleration aspect from that force absorption down into the squat. Jordan, thanks for your help, brother. Looks pretty good.